Easter right around the corner, and it's Greek Easter too. And here we have tsourekia, Greek Easter bread. Stay here and watch how I'm going to put them together. But if you don't have time, you can check out Recipiata.com, and they sell Greek tsourekia for all my fellow Greeks who don't feel like making tsoureki. Go to Recipiata.com. You get a 10% discount too. Let me show you how I put these together. We start by activating our yeast. Always when you're activating yeast, you want to add a little sugar. So I'm going to take some of the measured sugar for this bread, and I'm going to put it in about a tablespoon. We're going to put in some water, a half a cup of water. Give that a little mix. We're going to let this bloom. There are two very unique spices that we use in our tsourekia, in our bread at Easter. One is mahlepi, and that is a little seed. It's a very aromatic spice that's found in Middle Eastern cooking, Greek, Turkish. The flavor profile of this, once it's ground, is warm and sweet, and it's just a spice we use. It's called mahlepi. I took the seeds and I ground them in my spice grinder, and I made a powder, and this is what we're going to be using. You need 2 teaspoons of this. The other spice we use in this bread is mastika. Mastik is another spice that's found on an island in Greece. It has another unique flavoring. These 2 spices add what is so unique to this Easter bread, and it tastes divine. The other aromatic will be a grating of 1 orange rind in the bread mixture. We're going to be needing eggs, milk, sugar, butter, and that's about it. Let's get this put together. The second thing we're going to do is get our liquid ingredients, our wet ingredients ready. You need a stick and a half of butter, you need a cup and a half of sugar, and you need 3 milk. We want to put this on the stove and warm it up. In a large bowl, we're going to take and crack 5 eggs. We'll whisk the eggs. We'll add now 7 cups of flour into our mixing bowl. Be it you use a machine like I'm going to use, a mixer, or just a bowl where you're going to mix your ingredients. Get that ready, 7 cups. To the 7 cups of flour, I'm going to add the 2 teaspoons of the mahlepi, 1 teaspoon of mastika, and the orange rind. Our yeast has bubbled, and that's ready to go. Going back to the eggs that we just mixed, we're going to add in our melted butter, sugar, and milk. You want to make sure this isn't too hot so it doesn't really cook the eggs. And we're going to mix that in with the eggs. We'll take our yeast mixture, pour it into the flour, along with our egg, milk, sugar mixture. I'm going to start my mixer. You'll start kneading this with your dough hook, or I'm using this mixer, and you'll just knead it for about 15 minutes till the dough releases from the side of the bowl. I like this mixer because it has intervals. It kneads, mixes your ingredients, stops, pauses, and will start again. So it's really nice. I like it. Okay, 15 minutes is up, and I'm going to open up this fabulous bread maker that I just love. I use it for my sourdough too. The dough has formed a ball, and it has released. It's a very kind of sticky dough, but doesn't stick to your hands. Take it out of my bread mixer. I'm going to put it in a bowl now. And we're going to let this rise for about 3 to 4 hours. I'm going to cover my bowl with some plastic. And I'm going to let it ferment in a nice warm place until it's doubled and filled this bowl, and it will. You take your dough out and you put it on the surface, and I'm cutting it into 3 equal parts. Each one will be 1 braid. Then we take that 1 piece and separate that into 3. We're going to make 3 long strands, long ropes, and we're going to attach them to make a braid. And you just form the braid like this. Put them in your tray, and we're going to let these rise for about an hour. After about an hour of sitting and fermenting, we're ready for the oven. You take one egg with some milk and you make an egg wash, and we're going to coat the top of the bread. We'll sprinkle each loaf with some sesame seeds. They will go into 350-degree oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. I'll let you know exactly. And here's our 3 tsurekia, our Greek Easter bread. Took 35 minutes in the oven at 350. Traditionally, these Greek Easter breads will hold an egg in them, and I didn't include it. I prefer my bread not to have the egg in it. The aroma is out of this world, being we included those 2 Middle Eastern spices, mahlepi and masticha. You can find those spices at Recipiata.com. Check out my link tree and you'll get 10% off for all your Greek needs. It's very hot. Shouldn't be cutting into it yet. But there it is. It's a very flaky, beautiful bread. So fragrant with the spices. Once every year, we all make these traditional breads. Tsurekia, Greek Easter bread. If you enjoyed this recipe, follow for more. And happy Easter to all who celebrate, and happy Passover.